Morning everyone, I hope you're doing alright. Today's tutorial is going to be for this crocheted cable scarf. I've been learning how to knit and I'm just learning how to knit cables at the moment, so I kind of wanted to make a crochet version of like a knitted cable scarf. To be able to do this tutorial, you only really need to know a few different stitches. The scarf is basically built up just kind of like a long double crochet panel, and the cables are created by front post and back post double and triple crochets. I will be demonstrating how to do these stitches. If this stitch is a little bit complex for you, maybe try this stitch in a different pattern, just because this pattern can get quite fiddly if you're not so familiar with front and back post stitches. You're gonna need around 200 grams of double knit yarn, and for this project I ended up using a 4mm hook. Realistically, you can use any yarn and hook combination that you'd like. I'm just using acrylic yarn to make it nice and warm, but obviously feel free to use whatever you want to. Before we get into this tutorial, the way that I've set things up is you can either follow my exact stitch pattern, or I provide enough information as to how to make these cables that if you wanted to set these cables up in a slightly different pattern, or you wanted to include more or less stitches than I have, you are more than able to do so. Without any further ado, we will get straight into this video. For this scarf, I'm going to start off with a foundation chain, which is something that I don't do all the time, but I decided to do for this project. I'm going to start off by chaining 3 like so. Into this first chain, I'm going to work a triple crochet. Once I yarn over and pull through for the first time, this stitch right here is going to be where we work our next stitch into. Let me just finish off this stitch, and again I'm going to set up a triple crochet, find that first stitch, and for me I kind of flip it upside down and work my stitch into this V that's created at the bottom. Do my triple crochet. I'll do that for you guys again. I'm going to yarn over twice, find that first yarn over and pull through 2. As I say, I go through this little V that's created at the bottom, so then I can pull up a loop and do my triple crochet. We're going to continue this pattern until we have 32 stitches. The row I'm about to do is going to kind of like mark off where we're going to put our cables in this scarf. Obviously you can follow the 32 stitches that I'm working with, but realistically you can use as many stitches as you want and place the cables where you want to as well. I'm going to start off by chaining 2 and doing a double crochet into this stitch here, because this chain 2 counts as a double crochet. How things are going to work is we're going to mark off where our cables are going to go by doing a back post double crochet, and we're going to be working with 2 different types of cables, one that uses 4 stitches and one that uses 2 stitches. We're going to mark off our first cable by doing 4 back post double crochets. So you just double crochet normally, but you put your hook around the back of your double crochet before you then pull up a loop and do your double crochet. So I'll do that again. I'm going to yarn over, put my hook behind that double crochet, and then pull up a loop and do that double crochet. I want to do this a total of 4 times. So this is what the back looks like, but it's probably easier to see on the front. This will be our good side, and doing the back post double crochets is kind of making these lines, which are going to turn into cables. We've done the 4 back post double crochets. I'm going to do 1 normal double crochet followed by 2 back post. like so. I'm then going to do 2 normal double crochets. And then I'm going to do 4 back post double crochets. I'm now going to do 2 normal stitches, and I'm now ready to mirror what I've done previously in the row. So that's going to be 4 back posts, 2 normal double crochets, 2 back post double crochets, 1 normal double crochet, and then those 4 back posts again. Then finally I have those 2 stitches at the end for me to just do normal double crochets. Now we've kind of sectioned off where our cables are going to be. Obviously you don't have to include this many. Just do either 4 back posts or 2 back posts, wherever you want the respective cables to be. I'm now going to chain 2 and do my first double crochet here because we're not working a cable. Our next 4 stitches are our first 4-stitch cable. Now I twist the 4-stitch cables every 4 rows, so I'm going to show you kind of how I twist them. I'm going to do a triple crochet into this stitch right here. So I'm skipping the first 2 stitches and working a front post triple crochet into the 3rd stitch. So for a front post, you are going to work around the front of your double crochet. Like so. I'm going to do another one into that 4th stitch right here. You can probably imagine that to kind of create this twist, what we're going to do is now we're going to work the next 2 triple crochets into the 1st and the 2nd stitch of that 4-stitch cable. Remember, we're using a triple crochet, and I'm going to go into the front post of this first double crochet. Pull up a loop and then yarn over, pull through. So we've done 3 of those stitches, but we still haven't worked into this 2nd stitch right here. So that's where my final triple crochet is going to go. And I will be honest, doing this is a little bit fiddly, but the more that you kind of get used to doing these front and back post stitches, the easier it gets. So that's the twist in our 4-stitch cable done. We're going to work in a normal double crochet because we have a normal stitch right here. For the 2-stitch cables, I just do a triple crochet, obviously front post, into the 2nd stitch before I then do the same thing to the 1st stitch of the 2. We're just doing normal double crochets into the normal double crochets. I'm just going to go ahead and finish this row because I think we get the point. And this is what everything is looking like. It does look a little bit messy, but kind of after we do the next 2 or 3 rows, it's going to start to become a little bit clearer. So just trust the process. If you guys haven't guessed by now, we're going to have this as our good side, and obviously the other side is not really going to be a good side. Now we're ready to work our 2nd row. For this row, we're going to be doing a double crochet into our normal double crochet stitches. But once we reach our cables, we're going to be working around the back post. So when we're not twisting, we will always use double crochets. The triple crochets are used only when we're doing the twisting in the cables. It can be a little bit tricky to know where to start, but you just kind of look at the order of the row that you've just created. So this is the 1st stitch that I'm going to work around, going through the back post of that triple crochet. And these first 2 tend to be quite easy to access, but when it comes to doing the 3rd and 4th stitches, what I like to do is kind of like separate them out a little bit, just so I can fit my hook in to be able to access that back post. And again, we're going to be doing that for all of our cable stitches And then for all of our normal double crochets, we're just going to be putting in 1 double crochet. It just takes a little bit of time to get used to working into the back or front post, especially with all the twisting of all of the cables and stuff. So if you're working at this project really slowly to start off with, I would say that's not something you need to worry about. It's probably just something that you're not super used to, or who knows, maybe everyone else is really good with working into the front and back post and it's just me that struggles. Anyway, that's what we're doing for row 2. I'll finish this row so we can talk about row 3. Now we can kind of start to see the twists a little bit more. We're gonna work on the final 2 rows of this repeat. I've already chained 2 to start off with, and as we've been doing literally this whole time, we're just doing normal double crochets into our double crochet sections, and I'm reaching my first 4-stitch cable. Now with these 4-stitch cables, I twist only on row 1, so we're going to be doing just front post double crochets for these 4 stitches. And then we have this double crochet to do a double crochet into. For the 2-stitch cable, you could twist every row 1, but I personally think that this cable looks a lot nicer if you twist it every 2 rows. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do that triple crochet, skip 1, work into the front post of that 2nd stitch, and then go back to do a triple crochet around the first one that we skipped to create a twist. So what I'm doing for this row is basically what I was doing for row 1, but I'm only twisting the 2-stitch cables. When it comes to those 4-stitch cables, I'm just doing a front post double crochet into each stitch. Now all of these kind of choices that I've made, obviously you can go ahead and change, but I do think varying the amount of times that you twist your cables does make your work a little bit more interesting. Let me finish this row and we'll go ahead to do our final row of that 4-row repeat. To be honest with you guys, row 4 is basically the same as row 2. It's just less fiddly because you've got fewer twists to kind of work your back post stitches into, but we're just going to be doing a back post double crochet into each one of the cable stitches and a normal double crochet into the double crochet stitches. This is what our 4-row repeat looks like, and we're just going to be repeating this for the whole length of our scarf. I've continued with that 4-row repeat and I'm ready to end things off. I tend to go by the idea that a scarf should be as long as you are tall, if not a little bit longer than that. For this last row to kind of match up with this first row that I did, I'm kind of doing the 3rd row repeat, but I'm not twisting the cables that I twist every 2 rows. That's just me being a perfectionist, to be honest. I'm doing a front post double crochet into all of the cable stitches and then just a normal crochet otherwise. And this is what that final row looks like. Obviously you can leave your work here, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a single crochet border just to neaten up the sides. So I'm gonna turn my work this way. I'm just doing 2 single crochets into each row, so that should be around the first chain 2 of the row or the last double crochet of a row. And when it comes to doing the border for these sides here, I'm just going to work in between each stitch just to make life easier. I have just finished blocking this scarf. I pinned this down and steam blocked it, which is what I tend to do with acrylic pieces. I am gonna go and put on a coat just because I don't necessarily think that this is gonna look the way that I want it to without actually wearing it with an outfit that I normally would. So let me do that and you guys can see how everything has turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you have any questions. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And go ahead and check out my other social media accounts, which I leave linked down below, as well as my Etsy and Ravelry, where I sell my written patterns. Right, you guys, I hope you have a good day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.